What it do, world? It's your girl Majestic, aka Spiritual 12. I'm loving life and I'm living life to the fullest. I'm enjoying life. It's rewarding, it's bliss, it's contentment, it's alignment, it's freedom, it's free spirit. Life is just life. So I hopped on here today because I wanted to express and explain what Spirit laid on my heart to share. And this is the topic of what happens when you say yes to the disguised enemy. Now, this is very important, an important topic because people do not understand how, you know, bad things happen to them. They don't understand how, they'll say, like, where was God at? And, why didn't God save me? He saw that this was happening and he didn't do nothing to help me or save me. And I'm going to explain how, first of all, you have to be responsible for your own self. The creator helps you when you are in alignment to creator. It's not that it doesn't want to help you, it's just the way the rules are, the cosmic law. Okay? You have to be aligned to creator for creator to help you. And see, this is the whole gimmick of your world. They blind and close and block your third eye so that the creator will never help you. The creator will never hear you. You have to be aligned. And most people shy away from that alignment because they shy away from the truth. And when they shy away from the truth, they shy away from that alignment. But a lot of the enemy, and which I call Freemasons, and a lot of warlocks in this time who are in your music industries, and they're the ones holding the power, like Epstein and things like that. A lot of them play on your ignorance. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you how. When you don't see them, all you see is a smile. See, for me personally, I see through people. I'm aligned, right? I'm connected. My third eye is wide open. And so I'm not even looking at your smile. You can smile at me all day. But what my energy is focusing on is your energy. That's what it's about. And when you are in alignment, in the core of you is always like psychic. Your third eye is psychic. And so you can always detect your enemy easily, but you got to be paying attention. And so the problem here is that when your enemy may be smiling in your face, but the whole time they have an agenda for you. They have an agenda. A lot of times, if you're like me, they're trying to take, it's a essence that you hold. It's like the tarots call it money. It's your inner money. That's where the idea of money came from. Is the inner abundance. That's the plagiarization of money came from your inner abundance. Your inner abundance is what allows you to be creative. Your inner abundance is what allows you to be psychic. It raises your frequency so that you are in alignment with the all-knowing part of you. That's what inner abundance does. It's water, my friend. And it raises you to these higher conscious levels where you're able to then, you know, manifest. You're able to see these things before you. You're able to detect a liar. You're able to protect yourself. But as long as they drain your bank account, as long as they drain you, you will never see it. You will never align to our creator, which is your higher self. And they need to drain you because they do so much horrible stuff in this world. They do so much horrible stuff to people that they do not receive money. Not in actuality. Like the Epsteins and all these kind of people, they do not receive money naturally. I'm gonna let you know that now. All these people, P. Diddy, all these people, they do not receive abundance naturally. Um, they steal it. They take it. And the problem with the people in today's time is that they don't know they're being stolen from. They don't know their wallets are being stolen. And so I'm going to explain how when you are nice to a person that's actually in your vicinity to steal from you, how the laws of the universes allow you. They think that you're giving it to them. They think that even though this person is swindling you, they're smiling in your face, but in their mind they know like I'm destiny swapping. The universe is looking at it like you're just willingly giving it over. Okay? I know these things. And so when they are smiling in your face or coming around you, um when you say yes to them, even like it's a lot of men and women are in these situations. When men, they really just want to sleep with you. And women will smile, they'll buy you dinner, they'll do this is the type of stuff I'm talking about. This is why women are left, deranged. They're left drained. They're left because you offered your power, you offered your abundance to these freaks who have none. You offered it by believing their story, by falling for their lure. You offered it. And so it's very, very, very important that you understand to see through this eye because they come in disguise. But the universe is not knowing that you don't see the disguise. They just think that you're willingly giving it to them. And so that's why it always plays out in their favor. But I started seeing this shit, right? Not with men because men really love me. They like fall on their knees for me. I never really have a problem with them trying to swindle me because I'm already all seeing, so they don't even go there with me. But the problem is this. I have um been in I already explained how there have been in my life, it's not just easy to blurt out. Like it's not just an easy topic, but I've been suppressed and oppressed and imprisoned by a coven. And so I realized back in, I think it was 2018, well 2016, I had a humongous spiritual awakening, which allowed me to see like I'm in the middle of a covenant because I just when I had my spiritual awakening, it was just so like I saw everything that was going on around me suddenly. And the creator needed me to see this. And here's why. So I I began to, I was having this, I had the spiritual awakening and then I started understanding that whoa, like holy crap, I have a lot of money. Like I have a lot of money, right? I'm talking about that spiritual money. And it was taking me higher and higher. I was in music videos. I was just, living my best life. But see, this coven, all my life, they have been stealing this money from me. I didn't know that they were taking it. I just know I was going through a hell of a lot because I trusted these people, right? These people raised me. And, as a child, you want to respect your elders. It's just automatic. But whole time, they're swindling me because I respected them. That enabled that's what I'm talking about. The universe thinks that you are just giving it to them because you're like you don't know what they're doing. And that this is trickery on their part. And so I moved away, and that's when I had this big old spiritual awakening. I moved away from these people, and they followed me where I went, and I didn't even realize like what was going on. Like I'm like, oh, they miss me that bad. Like I'm kind of flattered. Like this is a part of the swindling. Like you think like, oh my God, they love me, and this is your part of give. The universe is looking at you like you're just giving it to them. You're not seeing that these people are following you. They don't love you. They're following you to take your money, but you don't know that. And so I I ended up like I moved away, and I kind of like distanced myself from them even after they came to Florida. I still was like doing my own thing. They kept trying to like make me need them, giving me a bunch of stuff, making me like depend on them and things like that. Like I said, I didn't see none of this until like I grew up a little bit. But so none of it was working. They were not able to take my money, my spiritual inheritance. They were not able to take it, right? But and I'm gonna tell you how this thing worked. So suddenly somebody in my family was killed. And my spirit kept telling me I had something to do with that. Because I had this gigantic awakening and my life just took off. It was like a rocket ship. I was going higher and higher. And suddenly one of my siblings just died out of the blue. And it forced me to be back around these people. It forced me, and now I know that she was killed by her husband. I know this now. Her husband, who is the leader and the big gigantic Mason, because he was losing grip of me. Okay, he was losing grip, so he had to figure out a way to keep me around or to make me give up my abundance. And so instead of me like, because I didn't have my third eye was open, but I still didn't know that my family was doing this to me. And so instead of me, just knowing that they're doing this to me and knowing that, this death is a ritual, instead of me understanding that, um, you know, I I cried. I went to the funeral. And of course you would. This your family, right? This your sister, right? So of course you would. But see, my family is all a part of this, right? They don't care who they take out. They don't care nothing about nothing. They cold. And so, I don't even know. My sister might have even been willing to die for this cause. But what happened was suddenly like I lost my powers. I wasn't able to be around the same people I was before my sister died. I wasn't able to like it's like all my powers were drained from me. I was like I went depressed not because my sister died. I just suddenly I was just really 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 drained and depressed. I lost all my like creative friends, my content creative friends, I lost all of them out of the blue. Like my vibration just didn't match them. And then like I kind of lost my house too, so I had to go back to be around my family. And now that I look back, I understand how this was a ritual and how it was it was when you say yes to the disguised enemy. And so like whole time I felt my spirit telling me like I know this sounds crazy, but you don't need to go to the funeral. I felt that in my spirit. I know this sounds crazy, but don't cry about it. And Creator kept showing me like why not to cry about when anybody dies. You're supposed to celebrate. So I was the only one at the funeral actually celebrating, but I know that it was like my ancestors and my guides like trying to save me because my tears would have been my green light to the universe. It would have been me telling the universe like, okay, I'll give all this over because they had an agenda. The enemy had an agenda. The enemy knew how to take my stuff as long as I agreed. And my agreements would have been my tears. My agreements would have been, me going to that funeral, me sobbing, me being upset over a ritual that was meant for me. And so suddenly after my sister died, my brother-in-law just skyrocketed. He had his own business. He has a limousine service. Like this is right after my sister died. All that was like my destiny at the time. I know because that's where I was headed. I was meeting great people. I was meeting celebrities, all types of stuff. And suddenly he's in my position. And so and so but it's alright, the tables are turning. But these people are able through disguise to swindle you out of your soul mission, your soul contract. They soul swap through disguise. Why do you think like P. Diddy's going down? Y'all think P. Diddy going down? Y'all don't understand yet? Even the music that y'all listen to is swindling you. It's all in disguise, but what is subconsciously going to your mind? Do you understand that? Do you wonder why you can't love a child? You wonder why you can't have love in your heart or receive love. I made food one day for a guy that was supposed to be like liking me. He couldn't even receive the food. He was always like, nah, I'm gonna eat later or I'm gonna eat at home. Like he could not even receive love. And we wonder where those type of nasty energies come from. And it's definitely like you fear love when you're supposed to accept love. You're supposed to, you know, but it's definitely because you have given yourself to these swindlers so much that some people are afraid to even take your food because they think that you one of those people. And so this is the energy that I'm talking about. I'm not. So when I give, it's out of pure love. It's out of the goodness of my heart, and it's healing. It's abundance that's being given. But when these swindlers give, or these disguised enemies give, they're giving to take. They're giving to take. And it's based on how you accept it. It's based on how you accept it. If you don't have this third eye, then it's a wrap for you. You're not going to detect that, hey, if I say yes to this guy, then I'm basically, the universe is seeing me as I'm giving everything over to him. I'm giving everything over. But your third eye will tell you like, hey, this ain't right. This guy is out for this, that, and the third. Or this woman is out for this, that, and the third. But when you say yes, even down to like, I don't know, car rides, anything, anything, when you say yes, then the universe is looking looking at it like, man, they don't want me to talk today. The universe is looking at it like you're giving over your spiritual inheritance. You're willingly doing this. And so there's no repercussion for them. I mean it. That like there's no repercussion because they're tricking the universe into stealing your inheritance. And so that's how they trick the universe into stealing your inheritance. And so your job is to see them because they come smiling. They always come smiling. They always come in disguise. And then it's bad for the people who actually have a heart of gold, who actually be smiling and ready to give coins, ready to give more abundance. Most people are like scared of you now because you're smiling. Oh my God, you're smiling. That must mean you're. And it's like these people are ruining it. But if you use your third eye, you can even see like I'm. I give abundance. I give true love. If you use your third eye, it's all about. It's always going to boil down to you using that third eye, because you can see a snake or you can see an angel using that third eye. You can't depend on yourself. Yourself don't know nothing. The flesh don't know nothing. You cannot depend on that. You have a higher self that's there to guide you. And I just want to make that clear. Thank you for watching. Peace.